his vantage point on 14th Street. And again, we're talking about a plane crash into the World Trade Center. Kai, what did you see and what can you see now?
Well, I saw the plane come overhead. I happened to be looking south towards the World Trade Center. There's now another explosion occurring right at this moment in the other building.
There's no doorway. Scott, let's get out of here. Get out of here.
24 years later, and the people are still asleep. Wake up, people of God! It's been 24 years since heaven sent one of the most solemn warnings of the last days, and the people who claim to be the remnant remained sunk in spiritual lethargy. On September 11, 2001, the whole world witnessed how the great buildings of New York collapsed in a matter of minutes, fulfilling in miniature what the servant of the Lord had warned. Where did the news come from that I declared that New York is to be swept away by a tidal wave? I have never said this. I have said, as I looked at the great buildings going up there, story after story, what terrible scenes will take place when the Lord shall arise to shake terribly the earth. Then the words of Revelation 18:1-3 will be fulfilled. The whole of the 18th chapter of Revelation is a warning of what is coming on the earth. But I have no light in particular in regard to what is coming on New York, only that I know that one day the great buildings there will be thrown down by the power of God. By the light that has been given me, I know that destruction is in the world. One word from the Lord, one touch of his mighty power, and these massive structures will fall. Scenes the most terrible will take place. We cannot conceive of the appalling judgments that are to come. Ellen G. White, Selected Messages, Volume 3, page 83, also in Manuscript Releases 21, page 66, cited in Ellen G. White, The Later Elmshaven Years, page 451. That day, the whole world saw these words fulfilled. The skyscrapers of New York reduced to dust in a matter of hours. And yet, Adventism interpreted it as a mere political attack, refusing to discern its prophetic dimension. The Word of God and the pioneers clearly taught that Islam appears in the trumpets of Revelation as the instruments of divine judgment upon apostate powers, the fifth and sixth trumpets, the two woes. The third woe, which burst forth since 2001, marks the beginning of the final crisis. But instead of recognizing the role God assigned to the Muslims in prophecy, the people mock, remain silent, or twist the interpretation so as not to disturb the world. Isn't this a tragedy? Those who should be watchmen upon the walls of Zion have become dumb dogs that will not bark. Isaiah 56:10. They have chosen ecumenical silence and voluntary blindness, while the final events move forward at rapid pace. Revelation 18 shows us a mighty angel descending with great glory, lighting up the whole earth and crying with a strong voice. Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit. Revelation 18:2. That message cannot be preached by a lukewarm, worldly, and sleeping people. It requires a faithful remnant who see in present events the exact fulfillment of prophecy. September 11th was a trumpet call, an echo of the woes of Revelation, showing that prophetic time continues to advance and that the image of the beast is in formation. But the people who should give the message mock the watchman and remain entertained with the world. Brothers, sisters, understand this. The Muslims have been raised in history as instruments of judgment upon apostate nations. Their role in the trumpets is not against the faithful people, but in favor of the people of God, awakening the world and announcing the imminence of the close of probation. But official Adventism, asleep and carnal, does not even recognize the hand of God in the events that shake the world. 24 years have passed. How much longer will we wait to recognize that prophecy is being fulfilled before our very eyes? The message of Daniel and Revelation is not an academic puzzle. It is the voice of God calling His people to awaken, to come out of Babylon, to not defile themselves with her food or her wine, and to receive the seal of the living God. The question is, will you keep sleeping under the lethargy of lukewarm corporate Adventism, or will you open your eyes to discern the present truth that God is giving us in these last moments of history?